The Indianapolis Urban League responded to the violence and destruction, saying what we are experiencing is the language of pain when people's spirits are broken and they move beyond hopelessness to outrage. It goes on to say, however, those who are rioting, damaging property and looting should be held accountable. And so must our city hold officers of the law to the same level of accountability for its actions. The Urban League says protests like this will continue to happen unless things change. And joining me now live is the president and CEO, Tony Mason. Tony, first of all, it's an honor to have you on with us this morning. Good morning to you.
Good morning, and it's a privilege and an honor to be on, and I just thank you for having me on to be able to discuss what is such a challenging time for our community and for all of our people.
Oh, of course, and you had mentioned in that statement changes. What kind of changes are you talking about?
We have to start to look at institutional racism and systemic issues that essentially that hold back and impact nearly a third of our community. Blacks in Marion County experience a poverty rate of 28%. Since 2000, our home ownership has declined to less than 40%. Neighborhoods are being gentrified, people are being displaced. We've also had the issues around police reform, police brutality, and things of that nature. And sadly, Indianapolis and the nation, we have dealt with the persistent challenges of Blacks dying at the hands of law enforcement, dying at the hands of people who have been sworn to serve and to protect the entire community, which includes African Americans. And so we're working with the African American Coalition, and we're calling for changes on all of these fronts, including police reform. We know that the mayor and the police chief have committed to establishing a use of force advisory board. But even in what has been offered or has been discussed, if you will, is not enough, for our community, not enough when you consider that most of the appointees would be either directly tied to the police department, the FOP, the mayor's office. We need a use of force review board that allows the community and its citizens to really have a voice. We need a number of other reforms, but more importantly, we need to really look at our collective spirit and heart and our commitment to helping people, because again, this is not just an African American issue. What you have seen over the past few days is essentially a multiracial, multi-generational protest against the realities of being Black in America and Black in Indianapolis. These struggles that we share with respect to exclusion and poverty are not just the challenges of the African American community.
We've been taking a look at, I'm sorry to interrupt. We've been taking a look at the protest videos you've been talking. Do you think the protests are a step in the right direction?
Peaceful protests are a step in the right direction. As you know, the Urban League, the African American Coalition, and numerous organizations have all stepped forward to speak positively of the positive protests. We condemn the displays of violence and the visible outcomes of the broken glass and the damage that we see all over town. But we have to remember, those things that are taking place are happening because of agitators, in some cases, some from the community, some from outside of our community. And again, as you go back to our statement, this is the voices of the unheard, the excluded. And so now is an opportunity for us to come together as a community, but come together knowing that we've got work to do in order to heal this city and to heal people, to help people. 38% of Indianapolis and central Indiana are households that are living as asset limited, income constrained households and poor. We're talking about 237,000 families. And that sounds like a third world country. Mm-hmm. And so we've got work to do, reforms on all fronts. We're talking about everything from affordable housing to schools that are properly resourced so that they have a chance at performing well. We're talking about livable wages. We're talking about revitalized neighborhoods, redeveloped neighborhoods where African Americans, Latinos, poor whites can live and age in place,
Well,
not
Tony,
be just.
I feel like I could talk to you all day long. If you don't mind, because we're out of time, we'd love to have you back. Would you be willing to do that?
I definitely would be willing to
Good.
come.
Okay, Tony Mason, thank you so much for your time this morning. And by the way, I know you have a lot of information. We're going to get it linked on our website for people as well, fox59.com/morning by the end of the show. Well, we'll talk to you soon then. Thank you.
Yes, and we'd love for people to come by the Urban League today. We're doing a
Okay.
drive-through food distribution for families that are struggling due to COVID-19.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, thanks for that. Over to
Thank
you,
you.
Scott.